Jerry in the house today, but Jason, you've been watching a potential winter storm for the last several days now, and of course, as time moves, things change.
About 36 hours ago, we saw this huge shift from what looked like a significant ice storm in the Birmingham metro to now it looks like it's in the Shoals. And we are left with somewhat of a mix, but mostly a whole lot of rain around here. And what Jerry was getting at there, that we both agree on that, is that we've got so much data now that looks so specific. You can get tunnel vision on that and lose track of that whole pattern. And I think we've got a better track on that whole pattern tonight. So let's get right to it. And the reason that we've got maybe a little bit better idea of what things are going to happen is because of this. The hurricane hunters flying a winter weather mission southwest of California this evening. And you can see the swirl, that big upper low that they've been involved in measuring. Now, it may take more than a run or two of the forecast models to really get a handle on what's going on there, because they're going to be running more missions there and over the Gulf. But we want to see how that's going to interact with this. That's the main branch of the jet stream. And boy, it is howling tonight up there, driving some very, very cold air south. But the question is, in the battle between all these big continental-sized players, where do we find ourselves? Well, the way it looks now, and this is the map that we put out about 2:30 this afternoon, I don't think we're going to have to change this all that much. In the winter storm watch, we're going to leave that as a medium risk for some impact. Now, does that mean that you're going to have medium impact or that you're going to have a specific thing? That's not what we're getting at here. This is where I think there is a chance that at least you are going to have some impact, whether it be some ice on the windshield or maybe a few slick bridges. But you get into northwest Alabama, in particular Lauderdale County and Colbert County. That, to me, looks like the spot where we will have the greatest impact from winter weather, and then it trends downward the farther south you go. But in the green areas here, there still may be some mix at times late Sunday night through Monday. Think of this as the whole snapshot of the weekend. We can't get it all on one map, but the bottom line is the same changes that we made this afternoon, they're sticking, at least for now. So I don't see this shifting around all that much. The reason is stronger low, more warm air coming north. Everything shifted by about 75 miles today. If it shifts again, it's going to be basically adjusting city by city, and we probably won't get to that point until maybe Friday. So a lot of us are in the best case scenario, which is still going to bring in a lot of rain. The worst case is confined to Tennessee and Mississippi and the northwest corner of Alabama. That's where a significant ice storm is expected. The most likely scenario for Birmingham is it's about 90% rain, but there's a low chance that there could be some freezing rain or sleet or even a few snowflakes that fall as everything tapers off Sunday night. And that may allow the roads to get coated in a few communities. So we're not completely lost out on the winter weather issue here in the central part of the state, but it certainly doesn't look as impactful as it will be to the north. Now, this is not the new data yet. It hadn't all been ingested into the forecast system here, but it looks similar, where sometime on Saturday evening, that warmer air begins to get in. How warm? Mid-30s. That's the difference between a significant ice storm and just a miserable cold rain. And the farther south you go, the less likely it is that we have any winter weather at all until late Sunday night, when all this starts to move through. Where's that heavier stripe of snow expected? Nashville, Memphis, north. The best chance of significant ice would be around the Shoals, into Limestone, northwest Madison, Lincoln County, Tennessee. Parts of Marion and Lamar counties may be involved in that too. And we'll also keep an eye on East Alabama, as some cold air may try to sneak into Calhoun, Etowah, and Cherokee. That remains to be seen. Rain tonight, not all that significant, but it's pesky, it's light. It's going to stick around through tomorrow morning, just like it has been through all of this evening, is how it'll be early in the morning. Thursday's high around 50, Friday's high around 49. Now, I get the idea here. You know, you see 45 Saturday, 42 Sunday, and you're not worried about ice there. True, in Birmingham, that does not appear to be a problem. But then look out there at 33 on Monday, 44 on Tuesday with morning lows in the teens. Anything that does fall that may remain wet through Sunday night, well, that could be icy Monday morning. So those are case-by-case things we'll have to watch. But the good news for Birmingham is no crippling ice storm around here. That's all confined to our northwest.
All right, Jason, thanks.